You have probably clicked on this video because you are wondering which files are really important for your PC to function properly, and in that case you shouldn't delete them or touch them. In today's video I'm going to be showing you just that, and little reasons why you shouldn't mess with any of these files I'm going to be mentioning in today's video. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Whenever you install a software, usually you open an exe file that will run you through an installation process, but during this time the app creates an entry for itself in the program file, adds registry values and perform other tasks that it needs to run. So if you head into the program file folders, you're going to find folders of most softwares that you've installed on your PC, and as not many softwares keep their file in this folder, which is very rare, many do. You should never need to touch a program's data in this folder because it contains configuration information that programs needs to function. If you start messing with this file, you might start to notice your software crash or at the same time lose the software, so you have to reinstall it afresh again. If you're using a 32-bit version of Windows, you can only install 32-bit version of applications and you can only find the program file folder, unlike those on the 64-bit computers who would also find a program file folder that has an x86 added to the name. So those using a 64-bit computer, you're going to be storing your 32-bit versions of applications. That is, if you install a 32-bit version of an application, that particular applications file are going to go to the main program file folders, while your 64-bit applications files are going to go to the program file x86 folder. And if you want to know more on the differences between the 32-bit computer and the 64-bit computer, go ahead and click on the card you see right here on the screen. And back to the video. To get to this folder, you can locate your C drive in your Windows Explorer app. Locate the Windows folder and open it, and you should find your System32 folder just right there. So you see how important this particular folder is. In Windows Explorer, open up the Windows folder and you could see the WinSSX. Now the WinSSX stands for Windows Side by Side, and it was created in response to an error that made working with the Windows 9X a problem. So to fix this problem, Microsoft then started using the Windows XXS file to collect multiple DLL files and load them on demand when Windows run a program. So you might not notice, the longer you use Windows, the bigger this file gets, and as you might have guessed just right now, if you try to mess with any of the files here, you should end up screwing your Windows, and to choose out a file from this folder to delete is definitely a bad idea. So you shouldn't ever visit this folder directory. Instead, you should use the disk cleanup feature on Windows. So anyways, next is the Remix folder, and guys, if you enjoyed this video right now, go ahead and hit that like button. To get to the Remix folder, open your local disk and then open your program file folder. You should find the Remix folder right there. Now Remix stands for Reusable UX Integration Manager, and it's a folder that has a couple of executables inside. These executables, according to Windows Diagnostic Event page, are primary information collection process. The page describes that data collected are used to help keep Windows up to date and hopefully helps you avoid hiccups in the future when trying to install updates on your PC. So for a quick tip, when you see a file or a folder on your PC that you know absolutely nothing about, it's best you Google it first so you don't end up messing up files on your PC. Do the needful, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. So without further ado, it's the Crackhead guy and I'm out.